When time came, my starting date, I packed whatever little gimmicks I had, some dirty underwears or whatever, and headed to Louisiana. Ended up in Louisiana. Didn't know nobody. Didn't know where to stay at. Didn't know nothing. So I just pull in a church parking lot. I'm like, man, I'll just sleep right here tonight. So middle of the night, bang, 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 bang on my window. It's policeman's shining a light in. What are you doing out here? I said, man, I'm just parked here to sleep. You can't be far. You can't be here. Blah blah blah. I didn't know anybody to talk to. I didn't know nothing. So luckily I had Grizzly Smith's phone number. So I contacted Grizzly Smith, and he come down and explained the situation, and then from then on, Bill gave me a little advance so I could get a little apartment. But that's the way I started down there. Great start, right? Policeman.
That's awesome.
Did you stay in Baton Rouge or Alexandria or Shreveport?
I was always in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had a little apartment there. One of those kind of everything comes in it already. Except maybe a TV set or whatever. But yeah, I had an apartment in Baton Rouge. So from there, like I said, they showed those clips. He's like a one-man gang. And then Ernie Ladd was managing the Samoans off of Sita. So Skandar Akbar had bought their contract, unbeknownst to Ernie Ladd. So Ernie Ladd's doing his interview at the table, and Bill Watts is like, hey, man, what's going on up there with Akbar and your Samoans? So Ernie Ladd enters the ring, and Akbar tells him, I bought their contracts, blah, blah. He said, and they get into like an argument. And they all jump on Ernie. Then I come hit the ring. Then boom, we glom him, and they stretch him out. Stretch his leg out, over the bottom rope. I mount the rope, so I give him the big splash across his knee. Takes his knee out. They have to do operation. It's a work, but he was getting a real operation because of pro football, because he had like 6 or 7 operations on his knees. But Bill took the cameras in the operating room. They filmed the operation and everything like that. So by then, I was already in the main events because of what I'd already previously done. I really didn't have to go through the steps of being on TV, step by step by step by step. Bill had already kind of got the name known by doing what I'd done previously, just those little clips. And then by, crippling Ernie Ladd, that was the biggest, the big part of it. And it was just, we was off and running all over the place.
So my question is going into it. So you said when you were at ICW, you thought, man, like this is it. I didn't really even know about other places. So what was it like then? Did you leave ICW because it was just time? Was it closing down at the time? What did you think about leaving? Like, now I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to Louisiana. I mean, was it a big deal for you to leave?
I wasn't forced out or anything, but it was all just and I guess it was an agreement between, Angelo, Randy, whoever, and Mid-South that it was just time, I guess. I don't know if they agreed, said it's time for them to move on or whatever, but I had that opportunity, and they didn't try to hold you back at all, so
it wasn't.
That's how I ended up going to Mid-South and becoming
it wasn't time for you to leave, but it was time we saw a potential star. It's time for him to step up, upgrade, get with Watts, learn how to draw, learn how to make money, be a star, then you'll go to the next big place.
Yeah, I was just, I still didn't know what was going on, man. I didn't know. I had no idea what was going on.
I mean, did you want to go? I mean,
sure. I mean, I didn't mind going.
Yeah.
But I mean, once I got there, I'm still just like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just going in the ring, doing what I love to do, I'm like, they put me out there with Junkyard Dog. We're having riots and stuff like that. I'm like, holy crap, I never saw this in Spartanburg. But we'd be in New Orleans, it'd be so crazy there with Junkyard Dog because, I mean, the building would be packed and man, Dog was so over in that area, and the people would be pushing into the ring. You have to fight your way out of it. I mean, I don't know how many times me and Akbar had to fight our way out of buildings. It was as crazy as could be. You get your tires slashed, get your windshield broke.
New Orleans was the most dangerous town.
Were you guys ever together there?
No,
No.
It was just the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. I never seen, what I'm saying? I knew, I'm a heel, a bad guy, but good gosh almighty, You know, Akbar's used to it. He'd been in the business 100 years, you know. He didn't, I'd never seen nothing like that. ICW was never, you know, like that, you know. So
was JYD your biggest feud there?
No, well, I had feuds with everybody, man. Yeah. I had Junkyard, I had Dick Murdoch, I had with Dusty come in and out. I had later on Hacksaw Jim Duggan, you know. So I mean, I was up and down. I was with everybody, you know. We had tag team matches all around the area with different people. I got to be in my first Superdome. Here I am, a young kid that don't know nothing, is me and Harley Race against Andre the Giant and Dick Murdoch. You know, I'm like, good gosh almighty, you know, this is crazy, man. Is the
big gold and a billfold, so swole that I can't get the shit closed. So I money fold and rubber band wrap, and when